Hey everybody, it's Natch. Today is Monday, November 22nd. I am actually redoing this intro video because the first time around I had my camera face the other way and I'm not really digging the angle with how the videos kind of run out. So just redoing this real quick in the comfort of my home bedroom. Uh, but we are going to be talking about Rez Infinite and its trophy list and how it can help improve your mental fitness. So let's get right into it.
Alright, Rez Infinite. This was a game I didn't have a lot of expectation for, wasn't sure what was going to happen when I got into it, but I quickly started to really enjoy it. I'm probably being a little biased because it really reminds me of the early 2000s games. Really highlights that. This is a virtual reality compatible game. You do not have to have a VR headset to play it. I did not have one. That being said, there were definitely parts of the game where I felt having a VR headset would have been really cool to play. Regardless, the trophy list I felt in comparison to the game was pretty spot on. Really highlights a lot of what this game could really help build for your mental fitness, which is really mental reflex and short-term memory building and confidence, of course. It is a relatively short game. You can complete it in just over an hour. There's only 5 stages of the main part, and the first 4 you could have immortality on. So basically, you can get in, learn the mechanics, get comfortable, and really tackle the rest of the trophy list that way. So again, this is a really great game if you are looking to get into gaming to build your mental fitness. Appropriate for all audiences. I feel the difficulty overall easy to expert. It's likely a medium, just barely, for the reasons I mentioned earlier. And I just want to touch base on a few of the trophies that I feel helps translate into the real world in our everyday situations. The first one really being the high score trophies, just set by the game developers. It's not really anything that you are competing against other high scores set by other players, so it's really just like a bare minimum. And that's always good, in the back of your mind to have, more towards our younger audience, really just getting the job done. You're wondering why do I even have to do any of this kind of stuff? Just getting in the habit of just completing the task at hand. It doesn't have to be above and beyond, the best of the best. Just get the job done. And again, that's probably definitely something I would encourage everybody, to have in your back of your mind, just completing what you set out to do. It doesn't have to be the best of the best, but just if you're going to set out to do something, complete it. And that, beating high scores, that feel really translates into that. Going over into the next category of trophies, really there was a 95% accuracy over all stages. And some others, and I feel that is really good. That there challenges you to be better than just the bare minimum, but it's really challenging you to be the best that you can do. And if you want to be the best of the best in a certain situation, what is it going to take to do that? And again, you don't have to be absolutely perfect, but you have to be pretty good. And again, this game really focuses on mental reflex and short-term memory. So, just being quick on your feet, small tasks at hand, and just getting the job done. And so I feel that was really good. And a really good trophy that I appreciate, and I feel a lot of people should, I hope, take back and look at it and appreciate it, is a trophy that's either or kind of thing. So it is have 100% accuracy throughout the game, or play the game for 10 hours. And I feel this is just an amazing trophy because honestly, to get 100% accuracy throughout the game is very daunting. It is a really big challenge, and there's likely only a handful of people that could really do that. And that translates to the real world. The most successful people in the world, basically like 0.1% of them are athletes. And, athletes are just amazingly talented and gifted for what they do. I'm not saying that they don't put in the work. They do put in the work, but it's mainly their talent that drives their success. For the rest of successful people, the majority, it's really just hard work. It's not anything specific that they're doing that they have to be talented at. It's just being able to be committed, determined, and do the job and put in the effort to do so. And that's really reflective of this trophy. Again, handful of people could get 100% throughout the game, and yeah, kudos to them. But for the rest of us, it's really just putting in the time and effort to earn the trophy. And again, that really translates to the real world, and it's a really teachable moment for all audiences, especially if you're a parent trying to teach a kid, or just a teacher teaching a student, or just being relatable and trying to help out others. The game really helps bridge that, I feel. And again, it's just you could either be really talented or you could just put in the effort. Regardless, you put in the effort, you're gonna get to the same point as if you were talented. So again, great teachable moment. I feel it's amazing. The game also challenges a bit of your mental endurance. There's a few trophies where you just have to play the same thing repetitive over and over. That could be a bit frustrating and not as fun. I kind of went over mental endurance in my Horizon Chase Turbo game review, and this doesn't really reach that level, but it does get there. And again, if you are someone who you are doing what you love, it's probably not so much of a game for you, because you're already going through that mental endurance day in and day out, and you're doing what you love. So kudos to you for that. But if you're just someone who's getting by, or you're stuck in a rut, tackling games that challenge your mental endurance, it's great, and it could just be more symbolic than anything, and just help you set out a goal, achieve it, and get past to move on. And again, if it's something like tackling debt, it's something very frustrating and boring and just hard to kind of stick to the grind and do what you need to do. Again, mental endurance kind of game like this that helps build that. Again, it can be very beneficial. And so I would, definitely recommend it on that level. And so, yeah, that's everything. Rez Infinite. And again, easy to expert. I'd rate it a medium. Great for all audiences. And, it's definitely a great starter game if you're looking to build up on your mental endurance for something a lot more challenging like Thumper, the first game I reviewed. So yeah, just a really great game overall, and I definitely recommend it for everybody. Okay, another one in the bag. All right, guys, I will talk to you on the next one. Take care. Bye.